Hey everybody, Cinema Bun Studios here, coming at you from our luxurious studio apartment that is a recording studio. I'm lying, we don't have a studio apartment. But we're here to talk to you today about the Smash Direct. So it's me, joined by Eve and Alan, as usual. The very last Smash Direct a year later.
That was one hell of an announcement, guys. One hell of an announcement. If any of you all watched the last direct announcement, Cloud was announced. So they gave us 3 new characters for the final Smash announcement.
So let's go through and in chronological order, in the order that everything was announced, let's talk about it. So first off, they gave us a new fighter, another Fire Emblem fighter, Corrin, who's from the game that's not even out yet in America, but it's out in Japan. How'd you guys feel about him?
Well, I mean, first off, I'd like to say, as far as Fire Emblem goes, the new Fire Emblem Fates has actually been looking really promising. I've never actually seen what this new main character looked like, but it was actually really nice to see that they threw in, that they showed us like what this new character is and what kind of abilities he has. And I'll be honest with you, when we were watching it, the moment that they said that they showed a Fire Emblem character, we're just like, damn it, another one. But no worries, he actually looks pretty badass.
Oh man, at first it's like, this is just like not hype, but then I was like, just wait a minute, and they're gonna like go ham on that character, and they did. They adequately showed all the details, the special moves, which is it's unique even compared to like such a huge roster that we already have. Because you can do stuff like pin down an opponent, change your attack style on the fly. I mean, it's pretty good,
I mean, what is there not to love about that? He's such. What I personally love about this character is that they finally made a Fire Emblem character more unique than some of the other ones that we know of. Robin was probably the only other Fire Emblem character that had a unique playstyle, whereas the other 3 had very similar playstyles, but different approaches for attacks.
Yeah.
But this character has a complete new approach. No worries, he is not a clone.
Not at all.
Not at all.
He is his own character, and I'm actually really happy about it. I'm really happy that they released a character such as this. And to all the Fire Emblem fans, it's great for them because it kind of gives them the hype of looking forward to the next game.
Not only that, this is really good advertisement for the next game.
Oh, yeah.
Because as badass as they made this character look, I'm not even a fan of Fire Emblem, and I'm interested to see in what his story is. So I actually want to play Fire Emblem Fates now. So that was pretty good idea on their part. As soon as they showed the trailer for him, my hype kind of died a little bit, but when they started showing how he works, I got hype again. He's a very interesting character. What were all of the Mii Fighter costumes? I know there's a Chocobo one, which
Gino.
Oh, okay, whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gino. Everybody's fucking wanted Gino, and ever since they announced Cloud the other month, they were like, oh, it's a Square Enix character, so now Gino can be in it. Gino's not in the game, but he's a Mii Fighter costume for the Gunner, which I think is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, develop your Mii just right. You can make your character look just like Gino. I mean, Gino himself is a pretty simple character in a way. So, I really think that as far as adding Gino in as an actual character, probably wouldn't have been the best idea. But the fact that they used the whole concept as a Mii Fighter outfit, I really like it. I think it's a really nice touch.
They've also added Tails and Knuckles.
Tails and Knuckles, yeah. My the character that I wanted most in Smash Brothers was Tails, but I mean I knew it wasn't going to happen. I didn't have my hopes up at all. But the fact that he has some recognition in a Mii Fighter costume, I'm probably never going to use the costume, but it makes me happy that they at least did that. And Knuckles is in it too, so
And
fuck
Knuckles. I see what
Yeah.
you did there.
no, I didn't mean to do that, but what were the other Mii costumes?
Gil from the Tower of Draga.
I don't know anything about that.
That game, it's a what is it? It's a game that takes place in a dungeon 60 stories high, and it takes a few hours to play in a single sitting. You know, it's an arcade game. It's bundled with some Namco Museum arcade
okay.
game bundles. And you go around just killing slimes and wizards and mages and stuff like that. It's that type of game. But it is also
he a Namco character?
Yeah, he's a Namco
Okay.
character.
Oh, neat.
And the game is really difficult. If you don't know the right codes, if you game over even at like level 59, you'd have to start over from the beginning. But
Well, there is one thing we forgot to mention about Corrin.
Oh.
Corrin, just like the Wii Fit trainer and Robin, does have a male and female costume.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that.
oh, same.
Which again, that's a pretty good idea. Why wouldn't you do that? But I know there were more Mii fighters.
Now, just so you know, when they did release Corrin, they did not actually release a new stage with them. So there won't be any new stages to go along with Corrin, but don't worry, there are some new stages to come in.
I mean, there already were 2 Fire Emblem stages, so they didn't really need another. I don't think they even have more than 2 Mario stages, do they?
They have 2 Mario Kart stages and the Delfino Plaza and
Oh wait, what am I talking about? There's a lot of Mario stages.
Yeah.
and Peach's Castle 64. I was gonna say.
Yeah, never mind. Forget I said any of that. What was that? What was that Japanese game?
Oh yeah, Nazono Murasame Joe. They put in the I forgot his name, but he was in assist trophy where like he has like a little katana and some I think nunchucks, and he just goes Fushiken, Fushiken. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know the assist trophy you're talking about, but I never knew who he was.
Me
But I
neither.
mean, he's a Mii fighter now, so.
And also Ashley from WarioWare.
Oh yeah, that's who I was thinking of. Ashley from WarioWare's in the game finally.
Yes. Alright. So next.
Next up, they explained how Cloud works, and he works exactly the way I thought he was going to.
Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know, basically everything with Cloud, but they did give a little bit more details as far as how the limit breaks work. And essentially, you can actually charge up the limit breaks yourself. And one of the things that I didn't really know what they were doing with it is that you can use a limit break to up Cloud's up B for better recovery. Along with announcing Cloud, he is going to be available later today, December 15th, 2015.
The day of the Smash Direct.
So, with Cloud, I mean, me personally, I love the Final Fantasy series. Final Fantasy VII is definitely a favorite for me. And just seeing how Cloud works, it's just exactly what you would want. Now, along with Cloud, he comes with 2 alternate costumes. You can use his original Final Fantasy VII outfit, or you can use his Event Children outfit. But with the Event Children outfit, there's another set of costume with that, where he has the one sleeve that covered the Geostigma, and then the sleeve without.
I like that they even included the little ribbon on his arm. Like, that's
Yep.
some detail.
Now, the attacks that Cloud uses, they even said that the hits have the same exact sound effects from the original Final Fantasy VII when Cloud hits with the sword. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure some people saw the last Nintendo Direct and saw how Cloud played, but Cloud, uses this variety of earlier limit breaks, and of course, gave him Omni Slash. Can't have Cloud without Omni Slash.
Yeah.
And that Omni Slash is devastating. Really devastating looking. Now, Cloud also comes with the stage, whenever you download them, of Midgar. Now, Midgar, I want to hand it to you all to talk about this, because I'll keep on going and going if I talk about it.
Midgar has Battlefield's layout. However, it's also a transforming stage in that you take this little, what do you call it?
The materia.
The materia. I know next to nothing of the Final Fantasy series, so bear with me here. And the stage would transform into ones with, like, where, like, the stage would either get cut in half or get attacked by a giant laser stemming from the background. Stuff like that. All sorts of shenanigans that
Now, I'll go and
the
tell
stage
you
can
what
pull.
summons will show up in Midgar, and the way how it works is that the material will be floating around the stage. When you pick it up, you're the only person that's not going to really be affected by it. Of course, still falling off stage, stuff like that will still affect you, but you will still get that point for getting the kills with the summons. The summons, you get Ifrit, you get Rama, you get Leviathan, Bahamut Zero, and is there anybody else I'm missing?
I think that was it.
Yeah. With Ifrit, what he does is that he's going to attack certain parts of the stage, and it's going to move the stage a little bit. And of course, if you're near that fire spot, you're going to take damage from it. But the stage is tilted. With Rama, he's going to shock platforms. If you go through, you just take damage. But if you're on that platform, you're going to sustain even more damage. With Leviathan will cause a flood in which the flood will actually bring you under and then kill you off, just like the water in Pirate Ship. And then Bahamut Zero comes in with a huge ass laser beam that he shoots from the sky, and it cuts the stage in half. But the cool part is that the stage will collide back together, and if you get caught in the middle of that, it considers as an instant KO.
How do you guys feel about the Midgar stage?
Midgar stage is really, really good in my opinion. Of course, it'll be banned from tournaments, but personally, I don't care. Even though I do play Smash hardcore, but at the same time, just for the fun of it,
Yeah, for me personally, I can't really get too much into playing Smash in tournaments just because of some of the stages I do like to go on. They are banned. So, me personally, I just like to play casually. I like to play with friends, but still kind of have a little still be competitive. And Midgar, it's that nice balance between having a competitive fight and also casually having fun.
Yeah, it's exactly how I feel. I love playing Smash competitively, but at the same time, I play Smash a lot, and not every fight can be a competitive fight. You have to have casual matches every once in a while, at least. And Midgar's perfect for that, because so much crazy shit can happen. Damn, did they announce anything in between Cloud and the new character? I don't remember if they did or not.
Not really. There wasn't really much else that was added after that. But
all right,
let's get on to the new character.
So, the worldwide Smash Ballot winner was Bayonetta. How hyped did you guys get?
Oh my god.
I was airing a live reaction of this on YouTube, and I literally just jumped off the couch, just like arms out, going like. I couldn't remember how I reacted. I was just like, holy shit. But I got 3 words for you about Bayonetta. Combos, combos, combos.
Combos up the ass. This is one of those characters that it's like fighting a Rosalina main. If they're gonna main this character, they're gonna fucking destroy you.
Oh yeah, like Bayonetta just looks so OP.
And the thing is with Bayonetta is that if any of you all actually played the game series, I've only played the first one and I made it halfway through before, I don't know, my disc went missing. But
I mean, yeah, I played the first one. I played a little bit of the first one, but I played enough to know how Bayonetta fights, and they've captured it perfectly.
Yeah, the way how she fights, it's basically just like how you would play her in the actual game, adding, you know, some Smash elements into it. God, with her, it's just every move can literally be chained in a matter of like milliseconds. Unlike some characters where, you know, chaining moves can have a delay of between 1 to like 4 seconds. But Bayonetta can catch these chains as long as you can perform them properly in just a matter of a millisecond.
Man, Bayonetta might as well be a melee character. Like she would fit. She just fit right in with melee with all the combos she's able to do. Like, you do one move, not more than a few frames, another move. I mean, she has a separate aerial side special, for example. And did they also mention like a back aerial special?
I think that was for Corrin.
That was for Corrin, okay. Wow, it's hard for me to keep track at this point. But.
Yeah, they threw so much shit at us today.
Yeah, it is. Whew.
All in all, would you guys say that you are satisfied with the Direct today?
Oh, hell yeah.
Very, very satisfied.
Like I said, I was, at first, I was a little upset the fact that they threw in another Fire Emblem character, but I could forgive it because this is it's his own it's his/her own character. So, honestly, there's just nothing I could really be mad about. As far as releases, releases are they're not too vague, but we have a range of when Corrin and Bayonetta will be released, which is sometime in February 2016.
Which is only 2 months away, so it's not like you have to wait very long.
Oh no, like this gives a lot of people enough time to, you know, mess around with Cloud and build up the hype for 2 brand new characters that are coming in. So they did announce, they did make some amiibo announcements as well.
Oh yeah, amiibo announcements.
They will be releasing War amiibo, a Ryu amiibo, and they'll be releasing a new Rob amiibo, which is based upon the Famicom.
His original Japanese colors. And they will also be releasing amiibos for Corrin, Bayonetta, and Cloud. Which, I mean, who the fuck wouldn't want a Bayonetta and a Cloud amiibo? Like, you don't even have to be a collector. That's just cool as shit to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even have to want to have... You don't even, like, have to have the desire to have amiibos to enjoy the fact that you can have one of Cloud or Bayonetta. I know me personally, I'm going to go ahead and try and get a Cloud amiibo. I'm going to do anything I can to get it as soon as it comes out, just because I love the Final Fantasy series so much.
And you guys know a fully trained Bayonetta amiibo is going to be lethal as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Bayonetta teamed up with other characters like Shulk and Ryu. Like, oh man.
Oh yeah. Ryu and Bayonetta is going to be a crazy combination.
Oh man.
Oh man,
Now,
it's almost beyond imagination.
the one thing that really got me, as far as this whole Smash Direct announcement, was Corrin, his Smash attacks. They have crazy long reach. It's probably the longest reach I've ever seen. In any Smash game.
It's the longest reach that isn't a projectile in the game.
I mean, it's longer than Shulk's.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. Like, it's not even like it's like almost a foot away from Shulk's reach. Like, that's how crazy that reach is.
Now, I did want to cover one topic that wasn't covered in the Direct. What characters did you guys want to see most in the game that were not announced? Like, who were you pulling for?
I mean, me personally, like, it didn't really matter who would come in, but when I played Brawl and Project M, I always enjoyed playing as Snake. Snake was just a fun character for me. I mean, and it's another game series that I love to death is Metal Gear Solid. I would have loved to see Snake come back, but at the same time, I can understand, the issues between Kojima and Konami. So, I mean, I wasn't disappointed with the fact that he wouldn't show up. I had hopes, but I knew in the long run that there was that chance of he couldn't show up just because of that dispute.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Snake would have been really cool, but he just seemed like a one-time character. Like a lot of the characters in Smash 4 are probably only going to be one-time characters.
Yeah.
They're not going to come back.
But I feel like, but I do feel like that because of the characters that they did add, it's going to keep Smash 4 alive for a very, very long time.
Eve, who did you want to come back? Or just be in the game in general?
Oh, I don't really know. Like, I didn't have, like, an overwhelming preference, but I'd say... I'd say... I want to say, among other things, Paper Mario and Blaziken.
Yeah.
Blaziken would have been really cool, especially with Pokken Tournament coming out soon.
Oh, yeah. They would have easily used Blaziken to advertise for Pokken.
Oh yeah, and then of course with a Smash Attack, I mean Blaziken would be great because you can give him his Mega form.
Now I read something a couple months ago about it was just like a fan thing about how Paper Mario could work, and you know how he has one partner at a time and you can switch out between them.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what they were saying was his down B could be you switch out a partner and then that changes all of his other specials.
Yeah, kind of like Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah,
back in Brawl.
Which I thought that was an awesome concept, but like I said, it was just a fan thing.
And at the same time, there are just so many Mario characters to throw in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we just already have enough. I think now we can actually say we have enough Fire Emblem characters.
Oh, yeah. I think we have enough Pokemon and we have enough Fire Emblem characters.
We've already had enough Mario characters.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know why I even suggested Paper Mario, even though you would make a great unique addition there as well.
Now, the characters that I wanted most were Tails, which has a Mii Fighter outfit, so alright. And I wanted Wolf to come back. Which, personally, I don't feel like that was a really, really hard thing to do for them. But, I mean, I really like the character of Wolf, and I just did not enjoy playing as him at all in Brawl. So I felt like if they brought him into Smash 4, they had a really good opportunity to fix him up and make him more fun to play with, but it didn't happen, sadly. But you know what? I'm perfectly okay with it because everything that they did announce today definitely made up for what I didn't get. So,
yep. Oh, I want to add another thing. I um was speculating on how they can like redevelop Smash 4 because they had like all sorts of DLC. Maybe I was thinking things like what if they re-release Smash 4 something along the lines of Super Smash Bros. Deluxe for the Wii U and new 3DS and it comes out with all the DLC preloaded into kind of like Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3.
I'm pretty sure what's going to happen in the future is they're going to release another copy of Super Smash Brothers. It'll be like a complete edition, or like a kind of like how Bethesda games work, where they get a Game of the Year edition.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that will come out in the future, and that will also help lower down the cost of Smash Brothers for the Wii U. So to those who don't necessarily have enough money, they will still be able to go and get Smash Brothers. But I would definitely like to see like I would love to see like a complete version that comes with all the DLCs built into the game.
Absolutely. Smash 4 was already a huge game just as its base game. And now they've added 7 new DLC fighters to the mix. On top of all the alternate costumes and the stages, it's just on a whole new it's on a whole nother level for a fighting game.
It's such a different game now than it was last year.
And it's not even Nintendo at this point. It's not a Nintendo fighting game.
It's
more of just video game culture fighting game.
It's closer to an All-Stars fighting game.
I think it's amazing what Smash has become.
I've also speculated that they would release Smash Run for the Wii U, but how they would pull it off is that it's going to be an online game mode. Just it'll be a scaled up version of how it works for the 3DS version, but it would work so well too. They would even incorporate 8 players into it, but that didn't happen.
But again, at the same time, with the way how Nintendo servers work, it's still a work in progress, but it's a lot better. And just trying to actually like get Smash Run going, it would have been a headache for them. So I understand why they wouldn't add Smash Run into the Wii U, because then you take out the possibility of why should you add it whenever you have people that only play locally.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense why they wouldn't, but it would have been nice for them to do it.
It would be awesome, in my opinion, but it just makes absolute sense as to why they would still omit it from the Wii U.
But, you know what?
I bet that it would end up being just a pet project for the next Smash Bros. Game for the NX. That would be one hell of a plot twist.
Oh.
But all in all, Smash Brothers is a $60 game, and for all the DLCs combined, you're gonna pay about $30, give or take a few. And I think as a complete package, this game is well worth $90.
Oh God.
Yes.
So
100% yes.
I am absolutely satisfied with everything that this game has given me, and I'm looking forward to playing this game for years to come. So, if you guys have anything else to say, say it now.
This game will be one for the record books.
I would definitely say this: by the time February comes around, whenever the last 2 characters come out, you know what that means. Get on that All-Star mode.
Oh yeah. I'll definitely be trying to main all 3 of the characters that they announced today.
Get on All-Star. We're gonna complete every character that this Smash Brothers has, that they have in store for us. And definitely to the point when we can actually start streaming some matches.
I'm looking forward to that.
That being said, that's all we have to say about the Smash Direct today. So, CinemaBun Studios signing out.